Hey everyone! Hi! I know it's been a minute since I've created a video and I thought it was about time. And we're about 10 days away from Bedroom Candy Convention 2017. And I thought I would answer a few questions that I'm being asked by potential new consultants and sometimes just customers want to know. So the biggest question I'm asked day in and day out is, do you watch Real Housewives of Atlanta? And my very, very proud answer is no. Hell no. I have incredible big time respect for Kandi Burruss. So let me tell you my take on Kandi, and then I'll explain a little bit further about why I don't watch Real Housewives of Atlanta and probably never ever will. So this is last year, about March of last year. We started really talking heavily about convention. Our convention's held in August in Atlanta every year, and I haven't missed a convention yet in my career except for the very first one. I had barely joined and didn't have time to make those plans, being a single mother who was broke, and so I had to miss out on my very first one. But I have not missed one since, and I'm used to, from the previous company, having convention dates a year in advance. The last night on our awards night at convention in the previous company, that's when the convention dates for the next year and which hotel we would be at was announced. So I'm used to having a year notice, and here it was March and we still didn't have convention dates, and I could not figure out why that was, and it was kind of making me a little worried and a little panicked, and I just thought, no, something's wrong. I don't understand. So I finally asked, why don't we have our convention dates yet? Does that mean convention's iffy? Are we not sure we're going to have a convention? I don't understand. And when I got my question answered, they explained to me that because Kandi Burruss is a celebrity, we had to wait for Bravo to release her schedule for August and make sure that she would be available to us that whole weekend in August. And I was thinking, okay, all right, I get that. But at the same time, I just thought, she's a celebrity, right? She's going to show up the first night. She throws a cocktail party for all of the convention attendees, and I truly expected her to walk in the door with her entourage, with Bravo, with the cameras and the lights and the crew and all of that kind of stuff. And I figured she would walk in, do her little thing, and walk back out in 5 or 10 minutes or less, and that's all we would see her the whole time. So I'm thinking, why do we have to wait until March for this schedule? Keep in mind, I was very, very new to Bedroom Candy at that point. So Friday night rolls around and she comes to our cocktail party and makes her entrance with her entourage and the Bravo camera crew and the camera and the lights and all kinds of fun things. And she goes toward the stage and she's just, I guess, explaining to Real Housewives of Atlanta viewers what our convention's about, and the next thing I know, she's back out of that room. And then before I know it, she's shown back up again, and now she's there without an entourage, without Bravo, and that was our Friday night cocktail party. Then all day Saturday and all day Sunday, she sat through the entire convention. She was front row, right in front of the speakers, completely present in the moment. She was there in the mornings before I even got into the room, and I'm one of those early risers, I'm ready to go. And she was in there already when I got in there, and she was still there when I left each night. And that spoke volumes to me. I was out and out shocked. I couldn't believe it. She was front row. She was taking notes. She was taking pictures with her phone. She was taking video of some of the speakers with her phone to, remember these moments. And I was in awe. I've been in love. I have a Kandi crush, really, really bad. So the reason I don't watch Real Housewives of Atlanta is there's not really a big dramatic, crazy reason why, except that I have a Kandi crush, and I am completely and totally in awe and impressed by, and have huge amounts of respect for Kandi Burruss. I think she pretty much hung the moon twice, but doesn't want anybody to know it. And I was just so wowed. So I have watched a few very tiny little clips of Real Housewives of Atlanta, and that was when I realized I can never ever watch this show again. I know it's all a reality TV. I'm sure a ton of it's made up, and I understand that Bravo picks a new villain each year on this show, and I get all that, and that's what makes people watch, is the fighting and the backbiting. But knowing her as a professional, and she's the least celebrity-like celebrity I've ever met. She is so approachable. I have probably 100 pictures of she and I together, and she handed out all of our awards. So the clips of Real Housewives of Atlanta that I did watch, she was, her integrity, her character was being questioned or attacked in many points, and every time I'm all taking off my earrings, getting off my shoes, I'm like, Ash, get in the car, we're going to Atlanta. And probably, not good. And as my wife lovingly pointed out, that Kandi Burruss is a multi-millionaire, so if she needed somebody to go kick somebody's ass, she'd probably have already had it done. But I'm a little protective, so it's hard for me to see the Real Housewives of Atlanta persona, knowing that in real life she's human, she's a person, and she is a phenomenal person. So if you're a young woman looking for a great role model or someone to really look up to, it's going to be her. She's one of the most magnetic and dynamic individuals I've ever met, and I am so blessed, so grateful, and so proud to be a part of her company, and so thankful that she's allowed us the opportunity to have our own businesses and to make a full-time living with part-time hours and spend more time with our families and our friends and our loved ones, and so grateful, and can't wait to see her again. I'll be seeing her in 10 days. Super exciting. So I love you all. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Mwah, mwah, mwah. If you have any more questions, please let me know. I would be more than happy to address them. Talk to you later. Bye.